This is snake-infused wine. If you are traveling to Vietnam, we highly suggest that you go north to Hanoi, out to Halong Bay and take a cruise. You can do a day cruise, a one night, a two night. Join us now as we take you along through Halong Bay.
Taking my chances along with my dreams.
People are dead after a boat carrying tourists capsized during a thunderstorm in Vietnam's Halong Bay.
We would like to dedicate this video to the sad, tragic accident that happened in Halong Bay just 1 week after we had the pleasure of cruising through Halong Bay. This horrific accident capsized a tourist boat, Wonder of the Sea, and took the lives of many tourists, and our hearts go out to all the families. We booked this cruise with our favorite tour company, Get Your Guide, and I will talk about pricing later on into the video. But the first step of this tour was being picked up at our hotel right into Hanoi. It's a 2.5 hour drive out to Halong Bay, but it's a very scenic drive. Look how pretty driving past these lush rice paddies. So the drive is not boring at all and goes by really quickly. We also passed this really big port going out to Halong Bay. I was impressed how big this was. And here is a snippet of what's to come. Look at these limestone cliffs, already so picturesque. Halong Bay is also a big city. And this is the harbor. Lots of small cruise boats. This is the ferry port into Halong Bay. It's quite busy, but very organized. This is where you will start your cruise with whatever cruise line you choose, and this is where you will end your cruise to get your bus back to where you're going to Hanoi or wherever. Our choice was the Queen of the Bay, La Regina Cruises. This is our second step, heading out on the tender to board our ship. It looks like a bit of a traffic jam up ahead of us. First stop, we're heading to the restaurant for lunch. that ferry transfer was a lot longer than we thought. It's like 45 minutes. This is a kind of magic that I can't even describe unless you experience it. Well, except for the people being noisy next to us. But it is so quiet, calm, picturesque. Oh my goodness. Just beautiful. This is our stateroom onto, I believe the name is La Regina, the ship. There were many choices of boats, but we booked kind of late, imagine that. We are very happy with our room. This is beautiful. I guess all rooms have balconies. We have a closet, have a desk that I will not work to because it's the weekend. And look at our bathroom. Wow, we have this wooden tub with this view of Halong Bay. Wow, wow. In fact, the bathroom is pretty big because we have a shower as well. Now let me take you to the balcony and show you the view out here. Wow. Is this special or what? And this was it was around $300 a person. It's a 2-night cruise, all inclusive on this luxury boat. You can live like a millionaire in Vietnam. But this is different. We don't have slippers. We actually have Crocs onto the ship. I did bring my own. I've never taken a bath with a view like this. Wow, wow. This is just magical. Look at the guy pedaling his boat over there. You have the little boats over here. Looks like a little fishing boat. And then over here, bam, you have these big mega yachts.
Đối với hoạt động chèo thuyền kayak 2G4 chèo thuyền, quý khách sẽ tự chèo và sẽ bị ướt. Khuyến cáo quý khách không mang theo điện thoại và đảm bảo thun quần ngắn lỏng đầu gối thoải mái khi chèo thuyền. Hai là đối với hoạt động ngồi thuyền nan, 6 đến 8 người ngồi trên thuyền nan.
This is the top deck and bar onto our ship, La Regina. These are not big ships, they're smaller size ships and they're just perfect. This one has, I believe, 27 cabins and it looks just like this. Wow, there's so many varieties of cruises and look at this one. This is a pretty neat ship. And then there's these fancy boats as well.
Cable car.
Oh, wow.
It's called Sunworld Park, and then you can have
Sunworld.
Sunworld,
Yeah,
there in Banana
Sunworld, yeah.
Hills.
Banana Hill.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
We went to Banana.
Oh,
We loved
that.
it.
So beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, my home is there. So if you have a time, please stay in Halong City to have a look more because
You were thinking about
more views
that.
to see in Halong. You think about it because you don't have any plan tomorrow.
No.
No.
You stay here
But
2 nights.
2
or 1
nights,
night?
yeah. Some
Okay,
Monday.
the day after. Okay, day
Yeah.
after tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
If you need any recommendation, let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
How cool is that?
Một hả?
1, 2, 3. No, 3 just straight. 3. No, B-A. B-A. Just B-A. 3. Correct. Yes. So. Yeah. 2, 3. So. 2, 3. Uống. Yes. You got it. Remember now?
I don't know if I remember to do it again.
Yeah. Cheers. We say yo.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
I feel you. Yo.
1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yo.
Short.
To be honest with you, we say much longer. You might heard it. We say 1, 2, 3 rô, 2, 3 rô, 2, 3 uống. Yeah.
Very very nice. Thank you.
Woo! Pop!
Thank you.
Cheers! Thank you, Richard and
so much.
Brittany. Thank you. You guys make the birthday all the more special.
Love you guys.
We love you guys.
Next year, we're gonna come.
Yeah.
Okay? Promise.
Our starter isn't only nicely presented, but this is baked prawn with cheese. And it's so delicious. It tastes like lobster. Next up, we have pumpkin soup with some garlic bread. Yum. Our main course is beef steak with mashed potato. I think it's sweet mashed potato underneath there and some vegetables. Everything is so yummy. Make a wish. These people are squid fishing. Looks pretty boring to me. I don't see anybody catching a squid. This is the full moon on Halong Bay. Here is the reflection. It's a little bit clouded, but very pretty. Good morning, Halong Bay. It's a little misty out, but it's still early. Hopefully it'll clear after. Yesterday when we boarded our cruise right here into Halong Bay, we were ushered upstairs for buffet lunch and we were happy. We were starving when we got there. We didn't realize that from the port, from the pier, it was like 45 minutes out to the actual cruise ship. It's a small cruise ship, which is just lovely because it has such a relaxing feeling. Everything out here moves slow, the water's flat, so it's so nice and relaxing. That's exactly what we needed. So after lunch, we kind of just crashed in our room. The night before, we were up late uploading our video before we got out here because we figured we wouldn't have good, internet over here or good service, and we needed it up before the weekend. After that, we went up for happy hour. It was funny because they announced happy hour is 1 hour. But it was great. You buy 2 drinks, you get 1 free. And then we went down to the dining room where we had this delicious dinner, and they made it very special for my honey's birthday. They made a cake completely out of fruit, and they sang happy birthday. They went around through the restaurant. It was super special. So this is day 2, and day 2, we are on to the day boat, and there's only 4 of us. So you can take these cruises just for the day, and this is their day boat. The one we're on is for a 1-night or a 2-night cruise, and most of the people on board came for just 1 night. So there's only us and another couple that are on the day cruise, and we're heading to Cat Ba Island, and it takes about 2.5 hours because we move very slowly. You'll see all the boats through the bay are moving very slowly, but we have a guide, a young man, Jack. His English is very good, and he was just telling me something. So I've been seeing bamboo like onto the coastlines as we've been passing by. I've been seeing these bamboo sticks, and he was telling me that those are remnants of where little floating fishing huts and piers were, where fishermen would get oysters. But last year they had a big typhoon that destroyed them all and sunk their boats, and sadly they weren't able to build back. It cost too much to build back. And coming from the Caribbean and living in Florida, that sounded all too familiar because that's just like our hurricanes. So that was a sad story listening to the typhoon from last year. But now we are heading to Cat Ba Island. This is the floating fuel barge. So these are fishing boats, and they live on their fishing boats. You can't see so good. It's into a little lagoon, very protected, and they get oysters and
they just do fishing.
Ah, okay. They fish with net. Look at this. This is a guava tree grown out onto the tour boat over on Halong Bay. How cool is that? This is so cool. There's like 1,669 islands, if you call them islands. All these limestone islands over here. It's so picturesque. It looks like we're heading straight for this ship, but I'm sure the captain's got this, because this is a fairly narrow pass. He's got it. How cool. Whoosh. And we had room to spare. There's little openings and caves and little lagoons in the background. Just beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Wow, look at that rock just sitting up there. Looks like it's just balancing. It looks like there's caves all underneath. That reminds me of the cave we went through. It must be lower tide now though, because there's a little bit more space. This reminds us of James Bond Island, the way it's just sticking out there with the beach in the back. That's how they net fish. It's a huge net and they drag it behind them. We're getting closer to the ocean, so there's bigger, larger openings now. Fewer limestone cliffs. Way out here, there's a little temple tucked away behind these huge limestone cliffs. There it is. It looks so tiny in the back there. We are definitely getting closer because here is a boat from Cat Ba Island pulling the kayaks behind. The rock formation formations are all so unique. Look at this one. So interesting. These are some liveaboard fishing boats over here. But the water is so protected, so it's a nice place to live. The name is quite clear. Day Cruise is here. We are fitting right in the middle of these two boats in this small place, small space. It's very busy. And look at this, he's cooking right outside here. Oh man, look at those yummy shrimp over there he's making. We need a little bit more space to fit in between here. I think the decision is that we can't fit in there, so we're going to go from this boat onto that and then to the pier. This is teamwork between the boats. We used this boat to get off because we couldn't fit in the small space over there. You can see how busy it is. And now we're going to take an electric car tour through the village. This is a little harbor right at Viet Hai Island. This looks like one of their little dinghies to go out to their fishing boat right over there. Like the southern end of Katma. A lot of tour boats. We came to this side because we're visiting just a small village. I don't think we can buy one more thing, right, honey? What was the name of the village we're going to?
Viet Hai.
Viet Hai.
Viet Hai village. Today we're gonna visit Viet Hai village on the Viet Hai Island of Vietnam.
How many people live there? Do you know how many people live in?
The population is around 280 people.
280?
Not much, yes.
Wow, how cool is that? Less than my island.
So, however, that is just like a very small villages on the island.
Is this like a fishing village?
Yes, like a fishing village.
Okay.
They used to the fishermen before, according to their parents. But at the moment, not so many people. They are the fishermen at the moment because their life has been better because there's like a lot of tourism every single day.
So they make more money from tourism.
Yes.
Is the greenery in the village rice?
Yes. So we're gonna stay here waiting for the car.
Look how pretty when you look back.
Solar bikes.
This beautiful scenic ride was only about 15 minutes from the harbor to the fishing village. You could go by bicycle, motorcycle, or we opted for the electric car. Our tour guide Jack is now telling us that as you look to the right, this is where Skull Island, where King Kong Skull Island was filmed. And this really means a lot to me because my little island Saba was used as the backdrop in the original movie King Kong. So this is like so cool being here right now. And as we're going through all these very narrow, lush roads with mountain views, everything, and my honey Charles was just commenting as well how much this reminds him of my little island Saba. So beautiful.
Tunnel is behind. Tunnel is in front. It's more. This tunnel during the last one.
Oh wow. One road goes this way and one goes that way. I see now.
So we're gonna go bike ride all the way. We go bike and go by the other way.
Oh, okay.
So we go down the hill for you to see the jungle.
Oh, okay.
And on the way back we go by the other way. For you to look more details, to see more details about the forest.
Okay. From above.
Yes, from above. Living here for a very long time. When we get our re-education day in 1975, and they was living here for 50 years ago. So I want to invite you to come inside to see. Yes.
That's it. Thank you.
Welcome. So, you see the ancient house. Okay, so this is our ancient house. That's where the people here used to live in the past. Yeah, and you know when the first time, before in 1975, 50 years ago, the first time they come here to build the concrete house like that is impossible, and that is the reason why they just able to build the house was made of wet mud like this. And but you know that is a good thing in the village. Before, when someone builds a house like this, the neighbor they're gonna come and help for free, and then they're gonna support back as a return. So surrounding these accommodations, that is the walls made of wet mud they took from the rice field. And 100% they have to build the house like this by hand. So the roof was made of palm leaf or coconut leaf. After they connect the palm leaf and coconut leaf, they tie them together and then they make a big hard cover. After that, they put it up to the top and tightens one more time to the bamboo post on the top. The bamboo post on top is responsible to prop up the roof. And when the first time they come here, they don't have like a fresh water for drinking and cooking. And did you know how they get the fresh water for drinking and cooking? The rain, yes, that's right. So when it's raining, the first is gonna clean up the roof. Second, they're gonna collect the rainwater for drinking and cooking. They're gonna collect the rainwater inside the wells over there. You see? Yeah. That is the well. So, including inside this house, there is a bedrooms, living room, but no kitchen. The kitchen, they need to separate it. The kitchen is right there. The same ways to build the main house. Nowadays, the people, they still retain to cooking inside this kitchen. So, main door. That is you're able to come inside. So, this is I want to introduce to you our former president Ho Chi Minh. So, which is our like strongest heroes in the past. So you see, that one is our altar, which is like our traditional culture. In Vietnam, in each families, we're gonna have a small altar like this to worship our ancestor or the people who pass away. So, and in each families, we're gonna have a small altar like this to worship our ancestor. We will retain for forever. So we often to worship our ancestor with green fruits, and sometimes some special day we're gonna worship some foods like meat or something like that, a whole chicken on the altar. We often do worship our ancestor with green fruits. Then until the fruits are right, we're gonna get them down to enjoy the blessing. Do you know the incense stick? Yeah, the incense stick. So when you visit some worship place in Vietnam, like a temple or pagoda, you're able to smelling something. Incense stick.
Yeah.
So we burn the incense stick just one, that's enough. The one started from the heart. Yeah, that's enough. When you burn the incense stick, then you place this into the incense burner. Then you have to praise for luck, good health, prosperity, and it's a lot of money. And the smoke from the incense, when it's straight to the sky, we really believe that's kind of connection between us and them. That is like connection between us and them. It's gonna bring our wish to them. Yeah, which is very meaningful and emotional.
It is very.
So I want to show you the ways how the people here separate the rice in the past, because in the past they don't have like a lot of innovative machines, and I want to show you like the mortar. That's helping the people here to separate the rice, the pure of the rice. Yeah, it's right outside there.
Okay.
Yes. So this one is a stone altar. So which is like help the people here to separate the rice from the rice of the pure. For example, before they can put 1 kilogram of rice under here. Then they have to, but this one is already broken. It's impossible to show you how to do it. So before they have to put the light down and like just like that.
So they pound it?
There's a pounding. So the pounding of the rice, it helps to separate the rice from the pure of the rice, from the grains. Then, but it's not really, it's completely separate the rice from the pure. They have to produce whole drink from here to a small baskets made of bamboo with many small holes. Then they have to shake it well to completely separate the rice from the pure. So later, when you get into the kitchen, you're able to see up above the ceilings, the people they start tiling a lot of bamboo baskets. That's how the people here used to separate the rice from the pure in the past. Yes. So This one is the same thing, but this one need a pole right here. And this rope is responsible to hold the pole. I'm gonna show you the picture about this.
So this separates it just like this. These machines do
The same thing. But this one is like you don't need to use max energy. This one you need to spend a lot of energy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavier.
I bought these really pretty pearls right here into the fishing village, and now they match with my pearls that I bought on the beach in Hoi An.
Here's the Cat Ba Island. About 60% of the island is a national park, and Cat Ba National Park, it is a protected area that covers over 17,000 of land and sea, and it's known for its unique, diverse ecosystem. One of the main attractions of the Cat Ba National Park is its mixed beauties with panoramic views of the island and its surroundings. There are several caves within the park, such as the Trung Trang Caves and the Tranquil Cave, which offer the chance to discover the unique geology of the island. In the past, during the Chen Dynasty, he has many people who want to kill him. They try to put the poison into his food. Then, however, the king, he has many people who has the duty to check the food for him. But a lot of people would ask by that way, because they already ate the poison. Until they found the Kim Dao tree. They use the Kim Dao wood to make the chopstick. And this chopstick was made of Kim Dao wood. Then they use this thing to test the food for the king. If the food has poison, this one gonna change color to black.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And the Kim Dao leaf can use as medicines used to cheese or cough. Yeah. Now no king, but it's still very popular in Vietnam. Yeah. Did you see it while you discovered the darker and bright cave yesterday? Did you see some?
No.
To see them, it's very hard. That is a Cat Ba Langur.
Is this the only place they live?
That's right. They live in captivity. They live in captivities. So this looks like a monkey. However,
Yeah.
it's not a monkey. That is a Cat Ba Langur. Cat Ba Langur. This animal is the Cat Ba Langur. The Cat Ba Langur, known as the golden-headed langur. The Cat Ba Langur head, neck, and shoulder are golden in color. The baby are born bright orange like this. This is our baby. Then they will change color gradually as they get older. Then their body is around 50 centimeter length, but their tail can be as long as 85 centimeter. The long tail possibly helps them balance while they move around on limestone cliff. And the Cat Ba Langur are adapted living in limestone areas. They eat mainly leaves. Sometimes they consume fruits from the people. Then they often sleep inside cave at night. But however, during the summer when it's warmer, they can sleep outside on the rock. Before the population in Cat Ba Langur gonna be 500 to 600 individuals. However, at the moment, there are just between 55 to 65 Cat Ba Langur. That's why. So
Keith is taking one for the team. Some snake wine. We opted out of this.
It's been nice knowing
Yes,
you.
so we have snake white on the Cat Ba Island of Vietnam. Then now we're gonna say cheers in Vietnamese style. You have to count. So, we're gonna say together. Okay. After I count một, hai, ba. After I count 1, 2, 3, then we're gonna say together. Một, hai, ba, go. Yes, you ready?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you know, sound good. You ready?
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Một, hai, ba, go. Cheers. 100%.
Huh?
100%.
Okay.
Strong.
Yeah, it's strong.
Strong.
Yeah.
I expect nothing less.
It's a cobra.
It's like a horse when it's like come to down to coffee.
It tastes like whiskey or vodka.
It's probably closer to vodka in terms of like how it. You have a little
And
bit
it
of
tastes
rice
like
wine.
vodka.
Yeah.
I tried a little bit of the lychee and a little bit of the artichoke. It's super strong, but the artichoke was very flavorful. The little cheers, the not big people friendly cheers. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. And this pond has fish, so you can get like a free pedicure right here. There's butterflies everywhere. They're huge, just beautiful. It's always hard to capture butterflies. Look how pretty. Wow, wow.
Sign over there. That's cute.
Okay, get closer.
Beautiful. The windmill. Are there any hotels here, like small hotels to stay?
More homestays,
Like hostels? Okay.
vào không ra luôn nhé. Cầm này làm gì ấy? Mưa chưa? Rồi. Bây giờ. 2, 3. Nào.
Hello.
3, 4 người một ghế.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. Oh, so it goes around?
Yes, we will.
That's cool.
In the village, there's only one way to come in and come out. Like the way we got here. So if you want to go to the other side on the island, you have to use hiking, like trekking. There's a forest.
Are we stopping? Oh, we're just going over the The reflection of the mountains on the water is very pretty. You were talking.
Kindergarten school and primary school.
Oh, okay.
They don't have like a high school or secondary school. Like that is mean the children in the village they have to live here until they get out of the primary school.
All right. Big man bar. Have the water thing.
This concludes our tour of Cat Ba Island, and this place was a lot busier than we anticipated, especially right here on the pier. It was super busy coming in and leaving. We were afraid to get like run over by all these little electric cars. There's no regular cars on the island, just electric cars, bicycle, and we saw like maybe one moped, I think, while we were here. Super cute place though. Ooh, yeah. And people are not afraid to use their horns. They blow at you like all the time, and you better jump out of the way. Our boat was able to get in, so it'll be easier. We don't have to go through another boat this time. We just go down the steps, and there they are waiting for us. So we got back on our almost private tour because there's only 4 of us, and our table is awaiting for lunch. Our wet cloths were waiting for us. That's nice, right, honey? These wet towels when we get back is wonderful. The La Regina cruises, great. This is our lunch view. Bam! Look at that. Amazing lunch view. Here comes another tour boat. This is chicken salad, so nicely presented. And then these are fresh veggie rolls. And this, he said, it's a secret sauce. So, sorry, I can't tell you. This is a snail patty. It's mixed with meat, and then they slice it like this. It looks very much like wilt that we get back in the Caribbean. And it tastes like it too.
Let me just put it
This is sea bass. Sea bass with tomato sauce. After lunch, we've stopped and we had the option to go kayaking. There's a little beach in here. We opted out, but this couple, they're kayaking over to the beach, and now it's like a private beach. So beautiful. We're our captain.
Captain, relax.
There's our home base. So they just hang out here. When you come back from your day trip, you just go back to your home base ship. Twin Peaks and the reflection is absolutely amazing. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Wow. And then the sun is setting over there. Wow, wow, wow. And these people are having some coconut wine and cheering.
Louder, everyone. Remember, louder, make it louder. Một, hai, ba, go. Một, hai, ba, go. Hai, ba, go.
Hai ba zo. Hai ba zo.
Hai, ba, go.
That's the guests having fun. But look at this, layers and layers of hills of limestone. Oh, simply stunning. This is smoked goose. If I eat it, it'll be my first. I have to tell you that this was the first time for eating goose, but this was delicious. It was so tender. Smoked goose, oh my god, very, very yummy. First time for everything. Cheers. Now these here are my favorite little creatures to eat. My friend Hua, who helped to make this trip absolutely perfect, taught me that this symbol means from the heart. Good morning, everyone. This is our last day on our 3-day cruise, and we're taking an early morning excursion to the caves Tran Trun. So our boat was anchored pretty close to the pier. It only took us like 5 minutes to get here. And I know the excursion is only going to be like an hour because we need to check out this morning. So I'm going to take you along on this tour to Tran Trun. It looks like it's pretty low tide. It's early in the morning. It's like 7:15. And look how low the tide is. Yesterday at 6 p.m. the water was up to this water line, you see? That's like 6 to 8 feet higher than it is now. This is low tide. It's like 7:30 in the morning. Look what a massive difference in tide. Wow. Oh, we're climbing some steep roads now. Are the caves up in the mountain?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Look at these narrow roads. Beautiful. So green and lush. And there's a view looking back at the harbor where we came in. Sharp corners. Wow. Big buses, narrow roads, sharp corners.
Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, may I have your attention please. Can you hear my voice?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. How are you today?
Good.
Good. Yeah, did you sleep well last night?
Yep.
Yeah, certainly. That's why just only few people join the Tai Chi class with us today. Yeah. So, may I introduce myself? My name is Amy and I'm very happy to be your guide for this trip. Yeah, and before going to the cave, I would like to provide you a little bit information about this cave as well as this island. But today we have both of the Vietnamese people and foreign tourists. So I will speak to like, yeah, Casbah is the biggest island of the Halong. Also, I'm telling you about the Halong. It has 3 bays: Halong Bay, Lan Ha Bay, and Bai Tu Long Bay. And the Casbah Islands belong to the Lan Ha Bay. It's the homes of almost around the 400 islands and islets. Yeah. So, do anyone know the Casbah mean? Casbah? No? Yeah, it's a difficult question, right? Because they are Vietnamese words, so let me clarify for you. Cas means saint and Ba means lady. It means the islands of the lady. Because there is a story behind that. Yeah, long time ago, all the men go to the ocean to do the fishing. Just only the women living in this area to do the farming and take care of child. Yeah, and the Casbah Islands also have 60% of this area is known as the Casbah National Park, which is protected by government. So no one can hunting or cutting tree, even the local people. Yeah, so when we arrive at this cave, please don't try to cut any tree because the headwater of this island just only 1 kilometer from the cave, very close. Yeah, and we are now in the Trung Trang Cave. Trung Trang is the name of the late of the queen who told all the men to protect this island. So the local people want to remember her sacrifice. So they put her name on this island, this cave, and they call Trung Trang Cave. Yeah, the caves also have a different name like the Navy Cave because the Vietnamese army living in this area for 2 years in the American War, and they also call the Bat Cave. Bat Cave, did everyone afraid of bat? Yeah, because a lot of bats living inside the cave. Yeah, but nowadays the people come, a lot of people come, so most of them move to another cave. Okay. But I think that you still have a chance to see them today at the end of it this way on the ceiling. I will show you later. Yeah, they're so cute. Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about the safety. Remember when before going to the cave, you need to set up 144 steps to the mountain and go inside the cave 300 meters. Yeah, some parts require you lower your head and bend down knee like this. Yeah, very close. So if you have any problem with the back or knee, heart attack or high pressure, you can consider to stay on the bus to relax, and our driver to take you to the coffee shop to take a rest and inside the outside view, enjoy the outside view. And the second one is this cave just only one way, one entrance and one exit is different. Yeah, so please don't return until the end. Pay attention with the limestone above your head. It's really dangerous. Thank you very much. And the last but not least, I hope that you will enjoy the cave today. Take a lot of beautiful pictures and take care of yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was a very short ride from the dock to the entrance going into the caves. I want to say it was like maybe 10-15 minutes. Beautiful scenic ride. And here we are. I think I called it Trang Trong, but it's Trung Trang. So we are already right at the base of the steps. This is where there's 100, I think, and 4 steps going up. Here is the entrance. And here we go. One step at a time. But let me pay attention now. Wow. Sweeping views all around. I think we're almost up. Wasn't too bad at all. But look at the reward. There is the opening of the caves. I think we're at the top of the stairs and the entrance to the cave. That was not bad at all. There's a beautiful butterfly right above us. Wow, so cool. It's a narrow pathway. Wow, amazing. It's nice that it's lit. Here's a bit of a lower doorway. This opens up in a much larger room now. You can see how narrow the space is and narrow the stairs are. But very doable so far. And here's our guide. Okay, thank you. Okay, that was a bit of a lower, narrowing doorway, but now we're opened up large again. There's only one way in and one way out, so you just keep following the path until you get out. I was happy to see our guide though. I didn't even know she was in front of us. So now we have a very narrow doorway to go through. Here we go, bend down. And film as we go. We did it, guys. You go through the small doorways and then you get these big openings. Plus it's really cool inside. It is wet, so you have to be careful not to slip. So these were before the caves was above water. These were where oysters lived. Huh. Now that's pretty interesting. A bit of a lower area now. Yeah, we're kind of like doing squats now to get through this one. But here it opens up. Yay. Can only do squats for so long. A lot more headspace now. The one good thing is that walking inside a cave is all flat, level. There's no stairs inside, so that makes it a lot easier. Besides the squatting, the walking is okay. Here we go. Now we need to squat. Look at that. That's pretty interesting. So cool. Oh, look at the definitions into these stalagmites. Wow. Beautiful. It's almost like a separate room in here with two doorways. There's some bats flying around. Super cool. Alright, moving on. There's the water settling. That was the biggest pool of water we've seen so far. Wow, look at this. It's like a whole... Oh, whoa. Wow, there's bats flying everywhere now. From one chamber to another. Oh, and here's this. Oh, yeah, I saw this. I think this is what the army used when they used to live into these caves. Nice place for a bath. So we have big openings, then the openings narrow, so it's almost like separate rooms in here. And then we have these very narrow doorways to go through. And you have to watch your head at all times. There's even some greenery. And there's little temple areas where they give offerings. And here we have another doorway. This is actually a real doorway. And actually we are out. So that's where we just came through. I don't know how long it took, but it didn't take too long and it wasn't too bad. But this is our exit. And I believe on the other side there's places where we can buy refreshments. And now that's very much needed. But that was so worth doing. If you are in the area on one of these cruises, I highly recommend you do it. It's not bad at all. If I can do it, you can do it. There's a little small stream running through. Oh, it sounds nice, the sound of the water. Just after the exit of the cave, there's this jungle bar that's very convenient for cold drinks, because you'll need it. From leaving the bus to returning, it was just like an hour. All through the caves, back down, stop for a drink. So it's not bad at all. It's a pretty short excursion and really worth it. It was beautiful. Now back to our ship, La Regina Grande, because we need to check out and head back to Hanoi. And here's our ship, La Regina Grande.
Saying goodbye to the wonderful staff after such a nice relaxing weekend onto the La Regina cruises.
They put these boats in really small places. But we fit. And here we are.
On the ride back to Hanoi, we stopped at this rest stop with this amazing needlework being done.
In the frame, after frame they need to draw detail according sample and then do it with many patience, dexterity and creativity.
How long does it take to make one?
Same size but different time cooking because
Okay.
they depend on the design. If
Right.
more detail, more vibrant color take long time. I cannot calculate how many thousand of meter, but I
Oh,
understand
wow.
someone they spend about a week, 2 weeks, a month or few months. And you know the
Wow.
time they take making from the making the frame, you will see. The first we should give them the sample picture and then they will doing the frame. After frame, they need to use the pen to draw detail according to the sample. And after that, they have to choose the color of dress. Many color. But how to choose the color suitable one? Not so easy.
I can imagine.
Take long time to do. I said a week, 2 weeks, or a month, or few months.
Wow.
That I mean, when you love to buy, you support diligently to the person who made by the here.
Yeah.
You can see exactly suitable this one.
Oh,
She cannot
yes.
speak. She cannot speak.
She cannot speak.
Cannot hear. She just speak by sign language.
Wow. And she's very young.
Yeah, 19 years old.
Wow. She's very
19
good.
20 about.
Ah,
She working here 2 years ago.
2 years?
20 years old.
Wow. Wow. So this is what she's making over there, and you can see the shadow. Simply incredible. Wow. Everything is handmade. There's no color. All the color is stitches. Everything is done with thread. Wow. Simply incredible. This concludes our Halong Bay cruise. We just said goodbye to the wonderful staff onto the boat, and now we're being transported back by ferry to the dock, where we will take the bus back to Hanoi. It's about a 2.5 hour bus ride, but we hope you've enjoyed this video of Halong Bay, because we've enjoyed making it. It's so beautiful. It's been an amazing trip. We will see you on the next one.